Controlled passing game in the first half, and screen draw both teams, a lot of underneath stuff. That should bring the coverages closer to the line of scrimmage, and when you do that, you have a chance in behind them.
2nd and 4. And Ray, an open man, another catch for Jamaica Rector.
Montreal Alouettes have been making a living this year with four-man pressure. And once again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4-man pressure for Montreal. But watch this offensive line for the Edmonton Eskimos, who are starting to get together and play well. They create a pocket. The throw is on the money, and Ricky Ray has the throwing motion there because of the protection up front.
16 for Rector, a first down to the 30. Back in the hands of McCarty straight ahead, and not much that time.
It really is saying something, because we talked about the 13 sacks from John Bowman, Eric Wilson, Karan Williams, and Anwar Stewart. This has been the #1 defensive line in the league for 4 weeks. They've been pretty quiet here tonight.
And an offensive line that was taking some heat for the first 3 weeks in Edmonton, but stepped up in Saskatchewan. And you're right, we've done a lot of talking about Anwar Stewart and Karan Williams and John Bowman. Pressure that time, looking for Fred Stamps. Touchdown! That's vintage Ricky Ray. And playing the role of Jason Tucker, number 2, Fred Stamps.
So Montreal defensively decides, if we can't get pressure with just 4 men, then we're going to send linebackers. Diamond Ferry from the left of your screen, Shea Emery in the middle, picked up nicely. That means man-to-man coverage in the back end, and Fred Stamps gets in behind him.
Matthew Prue told me yesterday, we can't go man-to-man against Ricky Ray. He'll slice us up. He just did. A 28-yard touchdown pass to Fred Stamps.
Calvin McCarty is doing it all for the Edmonton Eskimos. Watch him slide out and take Diamond Ferry on the blitz here. He comes out to his right. Little cut block on the linebacker gives his quarterback some time to throw. And when you give Ricky Ray time to throw in man-to-man, he'll burn you.
On the money, that's the first catch of the game for Fred Stamps, his first touchdown of the year. And it's a 10-point Edmonton lead. Larry Taylor, and there's Calvin McCarty downfield uncovered.
Oh boy, that's just... He's got a touchdown catch as a tight end. He's got a couple of yards rushing in this game. He has played on all the special teams. He picks up the block that allows his quarterback to throw a touchdown strike, and then comes on the very next special teams play and makes a tackle on one of the best returners in the Canadian Football League.
So the most adversity we've seen for Montreal this season. And why not go to your most reliable guy? Ben Cahoon the catch. Lenny Williams there defensively. And Cahoon has 6 grabs on the night.
The Edmonton Eskimos, Chris, over the last 4 years, when they have been leading at the half, are 28-7-1. When behind at the half, 6-29. That's since 2005. Now, Richie Hall doesn't know a lot about that old history, but he does know what they did last week. And now he has the lead, and he's got the Montreal Alouettes in a position that they've not been in this year.
2nd down and 4, and Coburn straight ahead, won't get there. Greg Peach again with a defensive play. Top defender in Division I football last year out of Eastern Washington.
This is going to be close. I think they're going to take a look here and get a measurement. It also buys Mark Trestman a little time, even if they are short, to make this decision. Deep in your own end, even if it's inside a yard, it's that much tough to gamble here.
Eugene linked short. And Adrian McPherson checks in for a third down gamble.
Some debate about this last week when Edmonton was in this situation, or Saskatchewan was, when they were trying to gamble offensively. And I always think if you're a yard or inside of a yard, you have to give your offensive line the confidence and just say, go get it, boys.
Well, it's been automatic with McPherson most of the season, but this is the biggest one he's had this year, and that should be enough. 6'3", 220, and he's been terrific in short yardage.
You know, he really has, and he had such a great preseason that Mark Trestman likely has somewhere deep down in the playbook that play where he can fake it on one of those third down gambles and drop back and send it deep.
Just maybe not down by 10.
No, not right now.
Inside your own 35. But
not right now, but I would say deep down in that playbook.
I hear you. That was a big first down. Alouettes did not want to give it right back. Down by 10. And apparently we're having trouble with the stadium clock, so Kim Murphy's gone to the timer's bench to work things out.
This defense for Edmonton has played well. It's given up some yardage, but it has closed the door when it's had to. Richie Hall had to juggle that defense a little bit when he brought TJ Hill in. Didn't have a lot of depth at linebacker, but also knew he was a great tackler. He did last year in Montreal, and that allowed him to move Kelly Malvo back into the secondary.
Well, on paper, it looked like a mismatch. The Eskimos defense last in the league in yards allowed, last in passing yards, and of course going in against the team that's racked up the most yards and passing yards this year.
And Jim Daly is the defensive coordinator. Richie Hall is in the meetings. Richie Hall, of course, the defensive coordinator for years in Saskatchewan. And as a matter of fact, it was Jim Daly who was the head coach in Saskatchewan who hired Richie Hall as the defensive coordinator. So that's where that relationship began. But it is Jim Daly who's calling the defense. And when they were able to move Kelly Malvo, they felt like they could stabilize the secondary with his veteran presence. Because against the BC Lions, a couple of weeks ago, the Edmonton Eskimos got torched for some deep balls and moved Kelly Malvo back there for the experience.
So one of the clocks not functioning here at Commonwealth. The main scoreboard is first down and a completion over the middle. And the catch made by Brian Bratton, the unsung guy who was getting rave reviews for that gritty touchdown down the sidelines last week in the win over Hamilton.
Well, he is the unsung hero in the receiving core, and the great thing about Brian Bratton for this team is his versatility. If any receiver gets hurt in the receiving core for the Alouettes, Brian Bratton will take his place. He has to know the assignment of every single player in that core.
Bratton with 8, 2nd and 2. Comer in the ball carrier, and nothing doing again. Dario Romero shut the door with Mo Lloyd right there alongside. The former Alouette with a big defensive stop.
Well, he has provided some leadership for this football team. Dario Romero right in the middle of the defense. And Chris, I know you were talking to Dan Kepley before the game, mentioned to me how important he's been.
Romero walked by and kept pointed at him and said, "That is a man." Tristan Jackson's the man up near the 40-yard line. And the momentum is wearing green and gold right now. Back at Commonwealth, let's rejoin Jermaine Franklin.
Thanks, Chris. Montreal safety Matthew Prue had to leave practice early on Tuesday of this week. Why? Well, he was called to the bar and sworn in. He is officially a lawyer now. Now, Prue was involved in 2 separate cases in the offseason this winter, and he won them both. So I guess you could say he's undefeated, just like his team currently is right now.
Commercial litigation. Lawyer like his head coach, Marquis Whitlock, stuffed in the backfield. Karan Williams with the play. Yes, there's the lawyer, the safety in the defensive backfield. And 27 years ago, Mark Trestman was called to the bar in Florida.
I've been called to a couple bars.
I was going to say, you don't think this is that special.
It's not a big
Happens
deal.
to you all the time.
I've had last call at a couple bars. I've leaned on a couple bars.
And Jock Climbey is back in the studio shaking his head in disgust. Our congratulations to Matthew.
Yes.
A little jump there as the play does not get off. Some early movement. Were the Alouettes drawn or not?
And Matthew Prue, one of 33 Quebec-born players in the Canadian Football League right now. They are spread across the entire CFL. In fact, the Edmonton Eskimos
Procedure. Edmonton, number 56. A 5-yard penalty. Remains second down.
Patrick Kabongo, the right guard, agitated by that call.
Matthew Bertrand, of course, went to University of Laval. Matthew Prue also from the Rouge et Or. 10,000 players, I believe, amateur players in football in Quebec.
An amazing hotbed. So 2nd and 15. And across the middle, close to a first down, a strike to Stamps. They'll mark him within a yard of the first down, and we've got a little set to back in the backfield to the side of Ricky Ray, and I think it was Kabongo involved.
Richie Hall said that last week could be the defining moment of our football season. And it was plays like this one that can change a season. That's second and a whole bunch, folks. And Fred Stamp caught it last week. It was Jamaica Rector. And it was 2nd and 18. From behind, Ricky Ray throws a strike. That got the comeback cued. And they came all the way back.
That was 2nd and 18. They come up with 17 and a half. And the offense will stay on the field here for a 3rd down gamble inside the Edmonton 50-yard line.
I can't emphasize enough how demoralizing it is for a defense when you have a team offensively in 2nd and that long, 2nd and 18. You want to shut the door, get your punt return team on the field, and for them to get this close and then convert.
Big boys hunker down. Penalty marker on the play.
This was going to be close, but I think one of the Alouettes, it may have been John Bowman who jumped there. Number 7, right in front of you. You can see he flinches, moves into the neutral zone, so that'll move the chains.
Offside.